Marketing doesn't usually fail because people aren't trying. It fails because everything is disconnected. Most people treat marketing more like a checklist. They post on social media, they send an email, they update a website, maybe they even run ads. But marketing does not work as isolated tasks. It works together as an ecosystem. Today, we're talking about the modern marketing ecosystem and how all the channels work together. Hey everybody, Joe Barker here with AmeriLife Marketing Mentors. An ecosystem means every channel has a specific job, and no single channel is meant to do everything. When one channel is forced to carry all the weight, marketing feels exhausting, expensive, and unpredictable. Let's talk about how people actually behave today. Studies consistently show that most buyers need multiple touch points before they trust a brand. Some research puts that number at 7 or more meaningful interactions. That means people rarely see you once and take an action. Think about that. Think about your own behavior. You might see a post on social media, then later you visit their website, then you look at their reviews, then you notice an email, and then you finally decide whether you trust that business. That is how marketing actually works. Some channels introduce you, some channels validate you, some channels keep you present over time. Social media is often the first touch point. Its main job is recognition. Social platforms are not designed for deep trust. They're designed for quick exposure and repetition. That's why people may see your content multiple times before they ever click anything. Your website plays a different role. Data shows that the majority of people who click from social media will visit a website before ever taking an action. If the website is confusing, outdated, or unclear, momentum stops. Your website's job is clarity. It answers questions like, who is this for? Do they understand my problem? Can I trust them? Email plays a whole nother role. Email marketing still consistently ranks as one of the highest ROI channels in marketing, not because it's flashy, but because it creates consistency. Email keeps you visible without relying on the algorithms. It allows you to show up repeatedly in a way that feels personal. Video plays yet another role. Video increases time spent with your brand. Time spent is one of the strongest trust indicators. People are far more likely to trust someone that they've heard explain something clearly than someone that they've only read a headline from. Now, here's where things break. Most businesses overinvest in one channel and undersupport the rest. For example, someone posts on social media every day. They get the likes, they get the comments, but when people click the profile and go to the website, the message doesn't match. Different language, different focus, no clear next step. The result is confusion. Or someone runs ads. That ad generates traffic, but there's no email follow-up, no long-term connection. So once the ad spend stops, everything stops. That's not a marketing problem. That's an ecosystem problem. Marketing works best when the channels reduce friction for each other. Social media warms people up. Website clarifies. Email maintains that connection, and video builds belief. When those pieces are aligned, marketing becomes easier. Another important shift to understand is attention versus trust. Social media is an attention channel. Video and email are trust channels. Your website is a decision support channel. When people expect attention channels to create trust, they get really frustrated. This is why people say things like, I'm posting, but nothing's happening. I'm running ads, but they're not converting. The channel is doing its job. It's just unsupported. Here's how to simplify this without doing more work. First, write down every marketing channel you're currently using. Social, website, email, video, anything. Now circle the one that you show up the most consistently on. That is your anchor channel. Your anchor channel is not the one that converts the fastest. It's the one you naturally maintain. Now choose one supporting channel to strengthen over the next 30 days. Not all of them, just one. If social media is your anchor, your website needs clarity and alignment. If video is your anchor, email needs consistency. If your website is your anchor, content needs to drive people there. This approach reduces burnout because each channel is clear. Marketing becomes predictable when systems replace the guesswork. The goal is not to be everywhere, guys. The goal is to be consistent and connected. When your marketing ecosystem is aligned, people move from awareness to trust to action naturally. That's how marketing actually works. I hope this was helpful. I'm Joe Barker, and remember, the fortune's in the follow-through. Have a great day.